Hello everyone, welcome to our aTech channel. Today we're looking into the three founders of the platform you're watching this video on, YouTube. The largest video host on the internet with over 2 billion visitors per month, associated with Google since 2006, it is the giant that participates today that most in the maintenance on the platform. Google bought YouTube for $1.65 billion from its three founders, Chad Hurley, Chad Hurley, and Steve Chen, three ex-employees of PayPal. Before we start, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. You'll discover different and original topics every day. And if you have any suggestions on topics we should cover, leave us a little comment after the video. Without further ado, let's find out what happened to Chad Hurley, and Steve Chen, the three founders of YouTube's website. Chad was born on October 29, 1979 in Meersburg, Germany. After growing up in Germany, he moved to the United States in 1992. After graduating in Central High School in St. Paul, Minnesota, he went to the University of Illinois in urban Champaign, where he studied computer science. At the same time, he became one of the first employees of PayPal, the American online payment company. It is here that he met Chad Hurley and Steve Chen. They end up creating YouTube because Chad could not find video clips online, including 38th Super Bowl. They acquired the domain name youtube.com. They then developed their website. Chad Hurley is also the first to post a video on the platform. This video is called Me at the Zoo and is published on April 24th, 2005. It shows him at the zoo in front of elephants, a video still available. Although he was the origin of the creation of YouTube, Chad Hurley moved away from the project to focus on his studies. Despite of the entrepreneurial drive, he preferred to learn. However, he remained an informal advisor to YouTube. He later admitted that this decision was not the wisest one, but at least it allowed him to finish his master's degree in computer science at Stanford University. This decision was felt for him when Google decided to buy YouTube. He received 137,433 shares in sale, which was worth $64 million at the time. If he had continued to work for YouTube, he could have easily become a billionaire. But for Chad, the lifestyle of a billionaire was not suitable. All he wanted was to be a teacher, but there is no evidence that he was achieved his goal today. In March 2008, Hurley launched a venture capital fund called University Ventures, now known as Y Ventures, with partners Keith Rabose and Kevin Hartz. Chad Hurley became the Airbnb's visitor investor, investing in company's first round of funding in April 2009. Y Ventures has also invested in Palter, Reddit, and Eventbrite. Beyond helping the development of startups will become large international recognized companies, he's been noticed more than once by expressing his disagreement with YouTube on certain issues, such as the arrival of Google Plus or recently facing the ends of dislikes. Let's move on to Chad Hurley. He's probably the most involved co-founder in the project. Chad was born on January 24th, 1977 in Pennsylvania, USA. Since childhood, Hurley has been interested in the arts and became interested in computers and electronic media in high school. He occasionally sold some of his sketches and drawings. He was a runner in Twin High Valley School's cross-country program, winning 2 titles in 1992 and 1994. He was also a member of Technology Student Association in high school. Chad eventually graduated and then returned to the fine arts in Indiana University of Pennsylvania in 1999. Like Chad Hurley, he began working for PayPal. Chad did not work on the technical side of the online payment service, but more of the interface and the company logo. As for Chad's inspiration for the creation of YouTube, he claims that it came from his inability to share videos at a dinner party online. Whatever the reasons, Chad ended up creating a platform in 2005 with his 2 other collaborators. He became the first CEO. Despite his position, his internal job was mainly to manage the interface aspects of YouTube. After the sale of YouTube to Google, it was reported on Wall Street Journal that Hurley's share was $345.6 million at Google's closing price on February 7, 2007 of $470.01. He received 694,087 Google shares. He received the most shares of the 3 founders for the sale of the site, and another 41,232 shares and the trust of total $345 million. This is 5 times more than Chad Hurley received. After the acquisition of YouTube by Google, Chad did not leave the company. He remained CEO until 2010 when he resigned to pursue other activities. He said he would stay as the advisor to YouTube, allowing Salar Kamanger to take CEO position. In August 2013, Hurley launched another company called BitMix that does video editing using smartphones. According to Steve Chen, it was Chad's idea to turn Avos into BitMix even before YouTube was created. The app is smaller to the famous smartphone apps for recording short videos such as Vine, Instagram, and Viclone. Its recording limit extends to 256 clips, with each clip lasting a minimum of 16 seconds. It also offers editing tools similar to its other competing apps. BitMix, now Zine, was acquired by Blue Jeans in August 2018. Hurley became a major investor in the US F1 team, one of the newest alternatives to Formula 1 auto racing in the 2010 season. On March 2, 2010, the team staff was dismissed and the team was unofficially closed. Neither Hurley, team principal Ken Anderson, nor team manager Pete Windsor have commented on the team's failure to make to the grind. In addition, he's a co-owner of the NBA's Golden State Warriors and the MLS Los Angeles Football Club. Also on January 25, 2021, Hurley announced on Twitter that he'd become the investor in Leeds United, an English Premier League soccer club. At the same time, Chad Hurley married Kathy Clark and a daughter, Silicon Valley entrepreneur James H. Clark. They eventually divorced in 2014. Finally, Chad remarried in 2020, Tellis Walden. All this brings us to the latest founder, Stephen Chen. He was born on August 25, 1978 in Taipei, Taiwan. Steve spent the first 8 years of his life in Taiwan. After that, his family moved to Illinois, USA. He attended local high schools and colleges before enrolling in the University of Illinois. Like Chad Hurley, he majored in computer science at the university. He graduated in 2002. After graduation, he started working at PayPal and Chad Hurley and Chad Hurley. Unlike the other two, Steve did not jump at the YouTube opportunity. He first got a job at Facebook and worked there for several months before joining the YouTube team. He was then named CTO and then made sure that YouTube could handle all the incoming visitor traffic. In June 2006, Steve Chen named the business 2.0 as one of the 50 people who mattered now in business. After the sale of YouTube to Google, Steve received 366,000 shares of Google stock, in addition of 68,721 shares and a trust as part of sale. As of September 2021, Google shares were valued at nearly $1.77 billion. He and Chad Hurley subsequently launched AVOS Systems, which acquired Delicious from Yahoo. In addition, Steve Chen was listed as one of the 15 Asian scientists watched by Asian Scientist magazine on May 15, 2011. He also launched the live streaming food network Nom.com in 2016 with VJ Murthy. In 2017, Nom.com was shut down. This Twitter feed went private, and his Facebook account has never been active since March 2017. As of August 2019, Chen returned to Taiwan and has been residing there with his family ever since. He married Park Jae-hwan, who is now Jamie Chen, Google's Korean production marketing manager, in 2009. They had 2 children together. And that's it. We've reached the end of our topic on what happened to the founders of YouTube. Did you know these 3 personalities we introduced to you? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed our video of the day, leave us a little blue thumbs up. To make sure you don't miss our next topic, don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell. Thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. See you soon on aTech.